you've had to switch to working from home and presentations or lectures is a big part of your life, then this video is for you. We're going to go over the simplest way that I know how to broadcast either yourself or a lecture or presentation you want to give to the public. First things first, you're going to need to download OBS by going to obsproject.com/download. And here you're going to pick what operating systems you have. So you have a Windows, you have a Mac, you have a Sad Penguin. And OBS allows you to take what's on your screen and organize it in a way that can be broadcasted to the internet. So you're going to go to Download Installer. Once it's downloaded, you're going to want to open up OBS. Now, this is what your screen is kind of going to look like. Down here is going to be empty, and down here is going to be empty. But since I'm currently using this software to make this video, it looks a little bit different. The first thing you're going to do is set up your scenes right here on the left. You're probably only going to need 1 or 2 scenes, and scenes are basically everything the student needs to see and understand you. So if you're giving a lecture, that would be a video of your face and an audio of your voice. So let's add a scene. We're going to title it Lecture. And when you add that lecture scene, you'll see it shows up on the left side for you. There'll only be 1. And then in sources, this will be empty, but I'm using this to show you what I'm doing right now. So this won't be here on yours. So the first thing you're going to do is add your sources, right? Our face and our voice. So click that plus button to add input. And the first thing we're going to do is add audio input, right? We want to hear what we're saying. So you're going to click on audio input capture. Now, for people who are wondering, I don't have a fancy microphone, I don't know how I'm going to do this, most plug in headphones. So if you have like those old school earbuds or any sort of headset you've ever used, those will work. Just plug them directly into your computer. So we're going to title this, we're going to use our old school earbuds, but I called them earbuds, so we're going to call them earbuds. And then you're just going to click OK. And once you click OK, it's going to say, okay, I have no idea what you're talking about when you said earbuds. That's not even a thing. So it's going to say, what device do you want to use? Now, most of you could just click default because you probably only have 1 mic input, but for completion's sake, you can click this drop-down tab and it'll give you all of your options. So for me, I'm going to use my HyperX Quadcast mic, and then I'm going to click OK. So now our earbuds have shown up in the sources, and we can see via the sound meter right here that it's actually working. Next, we have to figure out how to add our face. So if you have a Mac or other laptops that have a built-in webcam, beautiful. If not, you can pick one up, any cheap webcam up offline for like $30 or $40. So once you have that plugged in, it's important that's plugged in, you're going to click the plus button again, and you're going to go to Video Capture Device. So you're going to create new again, and this is going to be my web camera, and you're going to click OK. And then it's going to ask you which of these do you want to use. Now, since I already have a video in use, it's not going to show up for us, but you're going to click what you want. And when you click on what you want, your face should show up right here. And then you're going to click OK. You're going to know everything's set up properly if you look in your sources and see that your webcam is number 1 and your mic is number 2. And you should see your voice, your audio levels right here. Now, some people will have trouble because their webcam might also have audio, and you only want audio input from one thing. So if both of these are going, you can just click the mute button on your webcam, and then you won't get that double voice that some people get. Now, for those of you who just want to be able to lecture online, this is the end of the video for you. Thanks for watching. But for those of you who want to use visual aids like PowerPoints or outlines, I'm going to go over how to use that next. So if you want to be able to show a PowerPoint or an outline, we're going to move on and do that now. So right now you have that one scene titled Lecture. So we're going to go in ahead and add a second scene. I'm going to name this PowerPoint because I can. So now same thing, we're going to go over to Sources, and you're going to click the plus button, and you're going to add your audio input capture because you need your voice. And for those of you who added it on the last one, you can just click Earbuds, Add Existing, and it's the same one that you just added. So click that and then click OK. So after that, you need to figure out what you're going to be sharing with the class. For me, I have a PowerPoint, and what you need to do is have that lecture or have that open in another window. You're going to click the plus button. And for this one, we're going to do window capture because we want a certain window in our computer to be captured and to be projected. So click window capture, and this is going to be my PowerPoint slides. Click OK. Now it's going to give you all of the options of all of the windows that you have open. So to simplify it, just close all your other windows and then you'll know which one it is. But for me, it's Chrome.exe, Untitled Presentation, Google Slides, Google Chrome. So you're just going to click on that and then you're going to click OK. So once you click OK, you've got your slides pulled up, and you should also be able to see that mic moving on OBS too to know that your audio is still working. You can just go through your slides, and then when someone asks a question, you can go back over to your lecture scene just by clicking on the lecture scene. Congratulations, you are now ready to take what you have and broadcast it live via a streaming service. So the next thing you need to do is sign up for a free streaming account on Twitch, Mixer, or YouTube. For the purposes of this next video that I'm going to show you, I'm going to be using Twitch. So if you want to learn how to broadcast what you have in OBS live for any audience you want, just go ahead and click on this video.